In this video, I'm taking you through a full day of eating vegan food on Halloween, while also really getting into character for my costume this year, the one and only Napoleon Dynamite. Yes, it's going to be after Halloween when I publish this video, but I had so much fun playing dress up and getting to show off my freaking epic acting skills. Or not. Plus, it wouldn't be Halloween without checking out some awesome neighborhood Halloween displays, which you'll get to see later on in this video. Yes!
I can tell that we are gonna be friends. I can tell that we are gonna be friends.
Starting off with breakfast, I've had this apple cinnamon oatmeal on repeat for almost a week now. I'm just really loving the sweet, spiced stewed apples and can't get them off my mind, so here we go. I peeled and diced 2 ambrosia apples and cooked them on medium heat with a splash of water. You could also use some vegan butter instead if you wanted. Then copious amounts of cinnamon and a tiny pinch of salt. Also, is there really such a thing as too much cinnamon? Like, really? Then I added a couple tablespoons of maple syrup for a little more sweetness and to make the apples more stewy. I tossed them around a bit and then covered them and let them to cook down for about 10 minutes or so. They get so juicy and soft and it's just delicious. Like, I could totally eat a bowl of these just as a snack. I still had some leftover cinnamon and flax oatmeal from the previous day that I batch cooked, so I just warmed it up in the microwave and added another tablespoon of ground flaxseed for more fiber and omegas and a tablespoon of hemp hearts for protein. Added about half the stewed apples into my bowl and the rest into Brad's bowl. And just to make the whole thing complete, I drizzled a tablespoon of almond butter on top to make it extra creamy and satisfying. Yum. It's a pretty darn filling breakfast and overall fairly well balanced. We got whole grain sprouted oats, gluten-free, which are full of fiber and protein, healthy fats from the ground flax and almond butter, and extra protein from the hemp hearts. Plus, can't forget that healthy dose of apples. Today's Halloween, so should be pretty sweet. It's gonna be like kids and stuff everywhere, running around in costumes like total maniacs. So, you know, Halloween's mostly for kids and I'm an adult, so it's not like I'm gonna go walking around with a costume looking like an idiot. Anyway. Oh man, my oatmeal looks cold. God. Ugh. Ugh. Nothing to freaking eat in this house. I'm just gonna make myself a dang quesadilla. Alright, Napoleon, simmer down. I figured what better way to honor one of my favorite childhood movies than by recreating some of the foods featured in it. So I'm basically just gonna make quesadilla. They're pretty great to make, I guess, when you have nothing to freaking eat. Basically just like a tortilla with some cheese, and I'm gonna use some leftover fajita veggies I made the other day, plus some spinach, cause you know, I wanna be healthy, okay? So I warmed up a gluten-free tortilla to make it pliable again, and then I added some hummus with such angst. Plus a light layer of vegan cheese shreds. Like I mentioned, I had leftover fajita veggies and barbecued soy curls, so it just made sense for them to be included. You can check out this video up here if you want to watch how I made my own sheet pan fajitas. They're very good. Then for some added nutrition, I gotta have my spinach in there, and just to help everything stick together once it's in the pan, just another light layer of vegan cheese. I just folded the whole thing in half, trying my best not to rip my tortillas, cause us gluten-free peeps all know the struggle of fragile gluten-free wraps, am I right? Oh, my frying pan's not even big enough, what the heck? Then I made the unforgivable mistake of using a frying pan that is too small. Somehow our little quesadilla crisped up quite nicely despite its challenges, and the cheese even got nice and melty. If I were making a quesadilla for 2 people, I would have doubled the filling and just sandwiched it between 2 tortillas, but this folding hack works just fine for 1 person. Look how beautifully steamy and crispy it is, served up with some vegan sour cream and salsa. I'd say that's a pretty fine looking quesadilla to me. It's pretty good. Come on, work. What the hell? Welcome to dinner. Tonight I'm making tots, which is actually my favorite food, but it also happens to be the best food frickin' ever, and it's a scientific fact, okay? You can look it up. And I'm gonna show you how I like to make tots in the best way, and it's in a casserole, and it's called the epicest tot casserole. Yeah, it's dairy-free, vegan, gluten-free, but I promise you, it's delicious. Okay, I'm gonna make it now. We're starting off by warming up about a 1/4 cup of water, but you could totally use vegan butter or oil. Then we're adding 1 diced onion to the pan and letting that saute for about 4 to 5 minutes until they're softened and translucent and very nice smelling. Then we're adding 1 cup of dried green lentils, which is going to add substance and hearty protein to this mixture. For the cooking liquid, we're using about 2 cups of veggie broth, but you could also use vegan beef or chicken stock if you have it. Give that all a really good stir and make sure none of the lentils are clumped up together, then cover and bring to a boil, and then reduce the heat to low and simmer for about 20 minutes until the lentils are al dente. So kind of firm, but not too firm. Add the frozen green peas, frozen corn, chopped mushrooms, dried parsley and salt, fresh minced garlic, and a couple tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Vegan Worcestershire sauce would be great here as well if you didn't have balsamic. Give that all a good stir to combine all of those delicious flavors, and then finally add some more veggie broth and a cornstarch slurry, which is just cool water mixed with 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. This will help the lentil mixture thicken up a bit as it cooks and not be too watery when we transfer it to the casserole dish. We're going to let that simmer for another 5 to 7 minutes on medium heat, uncovered, so it can thicken up a little. Meanwhile, we're going to lightly oil a large casserole dish with cooking spray or vegan butter and pour in that yummy lentil gravy mixture right into the dish. Spread it out into an even layer with a spoon or a spatula, and then we're going to add a layer of vegan cheese shreds over top. About 1 cup, but of course you can add that as liberally as your heart tells you. I use Daya's Mexican 4 cheese blend as that's just what I had, but cheddar or mozzarella would be dope as well. Then comes perhaps the best part of all, the tater tots, aka potato puffs, aka tater gems. We're gonna assemble them in a nice even layer like so, which will basically use up an entire 28-ounce bag of them, but hey, who's counting? If you feel like doing some fancy dance design with your tots, all the power to you. That's gonna go in the oven about 30 minutes or so, and once the tots are golden and crispy on top and the gravy is bubbling around the edges, that's when you know it's ready to come out of the oven and get some lovin'. Yeah, if this isn't the epitome of classic comfort food, I don't know what is, and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I will say this is giving me very much all the lazy shepherd's pie vibes, and I'm totally okay with that. The lentil and gravy mixture is perfectly savory, spiced, and ever so slightly tangy, but so satisfying and filling. And the crispy golden tots on top, just the perfect combination of flavors and textures. I am so going to be making this again and again this fall and winter, and life is gonna be freaking great. Pretty good, I guess. God, why is it so hot? Ugh, everything's trying to freaking burn off my taste buds today. God! That was a better bite. It's pretty good. Tasted like tots. Did such a good job. Oh, yeah. So in case you weren't, like paying attention while I was cooking this has green lentils and onions and garlic, and it's got peas and corn. Oh, I can't remember what else. Oh. Veggie broth and lots of tots. But most importantly, tots. Oh! Did you throw a pea at me? Gross! Ugh! Just wash this shirt! Hey, good to be back. Oh, well, it's been a fun day playing pretend and playing dress up with you guys on this Halloween. It's been a really, really fun day. I've had so much fun. Wow, I just said fun in the same sentence, back to back. I'm gonna shut up now and eat some dessert. I got some date bark here. This is my Halloween candy for the day. Close up there for you. It tastes like an O. Henry. It's got like the dates, the peanuts, the peanut butter. Ooh, and I added maple marshmallows, so yeah, delicious. Ugh, it's cold. Just came out of the freezer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I had a total blast today. Hope you had a very fun Halloween if you celebrate it wherever you are in the world. If you like this video, let me know by leaving a comment down below, giving it a big thumbs up, and subscribe below so you don't miss other awesome videos like these ones here. Let me know if you want to see more videos just like this one, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye! Oh, God, it's so cold. Ugh. Which means it's healthier than all the other hot castles out there, which is great. So great to be healthy. Yeah. Okay.